Regardless of how well you get along with one another in a group, you can't avoid having different opinions and disagreements. In fact, having diverse opinions and perspectives is a good thing because if we all agree and do everything the same, there is unlikely to be any innovation or development. However, if not handled effectively, such differences can lead to conflicts amongst group members. Unresolved conflicts, or conflicts that are not managed properly, can lead to a lot of unhappiness within the group. In the worst case scenario, some group members might choose to quit the group, which is devastating for the group outcomes and the individuals within the group. So, how can you anticipate and manage conflicts? 1. Be aware that there will be differences and disagreements within a group, that conflicts may occur in group work, and that this is okay. 2. Be cooperative, flexible, and adaptable to different approaches and ways of doing things. 3. Set the ground rules at the beginning on what to do when there are differences and disagreements, and what to do to manage and resolve conflicts when they arise. 4. A common cause of conflict is poor communication. For instance, poorly expressed or inappropriate criticisms can be hurtful and lead to misunderstandings. If you feel frustrated or upset with an issue, the first step is to manage yourself. Take a breath, maybe more than one, and calm yourself. 5. Take care to really listen to others and respond to what they are saying. Try to identify a part that you agree with before criticizing. 6. Do not say or write anything in anger. You may regret it later. Try to consider the situation from the other person's point of view. Perhaps sleep on it. You may feel differently after. 7. When there are differences and disagreements, it's always preferable to talk face to face rather than communicate in writing, as written communication can be more easily misconstrued. 8. Be constructive and helpful when expressing your opinion or giving feedback. Focus on the issue and not the person. When giving feedback, try to avoid personal judgments. You might say, "That's a stupid idea," to a friend you know well, but it's probably not a way to give feedback in a group, especially if people don't know each other well. You may want to use the sandwich technique. Start with a positive, give your criticism, and follow it with another positive. 9. Make it your aim to improve the situation and not to put someone down. 10. Deal with a conflict immediately before it snowballs and becomes bigger and more difficult to address and resolve. Ignoring it doesn't make it go away. 11. Also, be prepared to compromise. The goal is to get the task done. You don't always have to win. Check in with yourself if something is really as important as it first feels. 12. When dealing with a conflict, get the full story from both sides. Consider the interpersonal needs of individuals as well as the task. Weigh the pros and cons of each side so that everyone can then make an informed decision. Often, acting proactively and making sure the group has clear outcomes identified with an associated timeline will help to reduce conflict. It is perfectly normal and healthy for a group to experience disagreements because inevitably the group members have diverse ideas, perspectives, and experiences. In fact, you want to avoid groupthink, which is when some members do not want to express alternative views or new ideas that others may disagree with. Remember, an effective group is not necessarily one that is free of conflicts. An effective group manages conflicts as they arise, turning them into positive outcomes in achieving the group goals.